Hello, the team behind the style components. First of all, thank you a lot for the great library. I want to quickly explain our performance issues that we have in our project. So the issue appears when we have many components, style components. In these artificial examples, we have 30 for each color. And when we have many elements that use those styled components on a page, and the performance hit happens when all of those elements are rendered. And then when we render the new element that has the new styles, so the new styled component, when we render it for the first time, so the rules for those components, they have to be injected, yeah. And when this happens, we get the performance hit. So, and we, after debugging, we figure out that this happens because of some browser quirk. It only happens in Chrome. And yeah, let me just show it. So generally, I have this button that would render this header component. And at the moment when it renders, yeah, those styles, they will be inserted into a style tag, and there will be style recalculations, which will be slow. So let me demonstrate this quickly. Yeah, just in case, let me reload this. Yeah, so when I click this, the new element appeared. It was fast, it looked fast, because this is an artificial example, and here you see it's recalculate styles. It took 61 milliseconds, and you see the elements affected, basically all elements are affected. It's 30 times 30 times 30. But with another strategy that we propose in the pull request, the strategy of using the granular style tags. With that strategy, you will see there will be no such a performance hit, and the number of elements that will be recalculated, it will be much lower. So yeah, visually it was faster, but here it is. This is the only style recalculations that happened, and the elements affected are 30. So it was 64 milliseconds. Here it is. It's 6 milliseconds. And even though it might look like for such a huge example, it's not a big issue, but this example is really, it's artificial. And when the styles are a bit more complicated and when there are more rules, we have those elements affected. It really brings trouble. I cannot show you the real project that we have, but I'll show you the screenshots of two different methods. Yeah, so here it is. You see for more than 3 seconds in our case, the UI is just frozen, and it shows the elements affected 20,000. Yeah, the styles might not be optimal. We might have some other things, some other problems here, but generally, if we use the strategy with granular styles, we would have this, yeah, elements affected. It's like 10 times less, and the total time of the freeze, it's like half of a second. It's still a lot, and yeah, those are our problems, but in any regard, with this fix, we were able to at least reduce this freeze. And yeah, the problem is really pronounced when you have a lot of elements on your page. So the page that we have, it's very heavy. So that's why the problem is pronounced there. And we started to try to see what's going on here. And yeah, we figure out that the problem, it's really a Chrome quirk. And that's why I suggest just given an option to select the strategy while this quirk is not addressed by the Chrome team. It's not happening like that in Safari, and it's not happening like that in Firefox. So yeah, that's basically all of the problem. Hopefully, you'll take a look. Yeah, thank you guys.